Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
Okay, class. So today we are going to continue with our anatomy class. Today we will review everything we have learned. Can anyone tell me what the first major organ is?
The brain.
That's right, the brain. It serves as a control center for the body, handling the processes of the central nervous system as well as cognition. Then what major organ is in our chest?
The heart.
Very good. It pumps blood throughout the body, using the circulatory system such as blood vessels and veins. Now let's not forget that our lungs provide oxygen to our heart and body to keep us alive. Now what about the organs that help us digest food?
The stomach and intestines.
Very good. Let's not forget that the stomach is the one that breaks down our food and our intestines process that food and then expel the waste. Are we forgetting anything?
Yeah, our kidneys, liver and bladder.
Oh yes, you are right. Very important organs indeed.
So what do these organs do, teacher?
Well, Mum, they time for a break. We can talk about it when you get back. Hey, your Chinese is coming along.
You think?
Yeah, it's a lot better than mine.
But I still get stuck on the different tones. It drives me crazy.
Hang in there. It'll all come together one of these days. Here's a letter for you.
Let me see it.
Who's the letter from?
It's a letter from UCLA about my acceptance.
Read it.
UCLA accepted me.
Really?
I'm not joking. I got accepted.
I'm so happy for you.
UCLA was my second choice, but I'm happy knowing I've been accepted.
I am really proud of you.
You have no idea how proud I am of myself.
How long have you been in America?
For more than 5 years.
Do you think it's easy for a Chinese to get accustomed to the Western culture?
It's no picnic.
Pardon me. Could you please pass me the tissue?
Sure, here you are.
Thanks. I didn't expect the dish to be so spicy. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think the food is all right. It's not too spicy, though it's a little salty for me. But you are Chinese. You should have known better.
Well, not every Chinese can handle spicy food in the way people from Sichuan and Guizhou provinces can. Back where I come from, people don't eat a lot of peppers and chilies.
Oh, I see how this food can be really hard for you. I can sympathize with that. I stayed in Sichuan for a year. The food was difficult at the beginning. Every dish was so spicy. After a while though, I got used to the taste, and now I won't consider anything a real dish if it isn't spicy.
Yeah, you can increase your tolerance for spicy food, but so far, I haven't had the need or the opportunity. Every time I try spicy food, it is a total disaster for my nose and eyes.
I completely understand. I didn't intend on liking spicy food at first either. But when you have no other choices, you've got to adapt.
Yeah. I guess that's a typical example of, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Exactly.
Are you new to this school?
Yes, I'm new.
Is this your first year in college?
I transferred from another school.
Where did you transfer from?
I was at PCC before.
Why did you transfer?
I was going to go here first, but my grades weren't good enough.
Did you like it at PCC?
PCC is an incredible school.
Well, I wish you luck here.
I'm sure I'll like it here.
You received a letter in the mail.
Give it here.
Who's the letter from?
I think it's my acceptance letter from NYU.
I want to know what it says.
They didn't accept me.
Are you serious?
It's the truth.
Are you okay?
I really wanted to get into NYU.
I am really sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I'm still waiting to hear from UCLA anyway.
You're ready, right?
Ready for what?
Are you ready to transfer tomorrow?
Yes, I am ready.
You're not nervous?
Of course I'm nervous.
What are you most nervous about?
I won't know anybody at that school.
You shouldn't be nervous about that.
Why not?
Meeting new people is a good thing.
That's a good way to think about it.
How's your time spent in the United States?
Well, pretty good.
I'm glad to hear that. What impressed you most?
Well, the cultural differences impressed me most.
You mean we Chinese think differently from the Americans?
That's right, quite different. One day one of my American friend looked pale, so I asked him whether he was sick or not. But he was reluctant to answer my question.
That's weird.
And what's more, when he told me he had caught a cold for several days, I suggested him to go to the hospital as soon as possible.
You really cared about your friend.
Sure I am. But he responded by saying, "What do you mean?"
I'm confused. Why did he say that?
I felt the same at first. Later he told me that I'd better not give him any suggestions when he was sick. Offering unsolicited help or advice is like showing sympathy to the weak or the poor. But back in China, helping others is always regarded being kind.
Absolutely. Now I understand why he responded that way.
Eric, how long will you be in China?
I don't know. Well, my contract here is for 1 year, and I don't know what I should do after that. Maybe going around for a while.
Well, have you ever thought about learning some Chinese?
Actually, I am learning that now. But it's too hard for me. You know the 4 tones and the stuff. It really freaks me out.
Don't worry. All things are difficult before they are easy.
You hit the nail right on the head.
Well, are you invested in some language exchange program?
What is it?
It's where I teach you Chinese, and in exchange you teach me English.
Awesome. I've been giving this a lot of thought. When can we do this?
How about this Sunday?
Okay, cool.
Good. I'll give you a call tonight.
No problem.
Bye.
Okay, come back into the classroom, class.
Does the class start again, ma'am?
Yes, but to the health, this break has long enough.
Oh, break time flies.
Come on, baby. It's time now.
Ma'am, another minute, could I?
Hurry up, little boy. How often do you have English lessons?
I have a lesson once a week, but I try to practice every day.
How do you practice?
I usually look at English language websites every day and go to my local English corner twice a week.
Do you ever speak to native speakers of English?
Sadly, I hardly ever speak to English people. I usually practice with my Chinese friends.
I have a real problem when I meet people.
What is it? Maybe I can help.
I never know when to shake hands and when not to. Can you tell me something about it?
Do you come from a country where they shake hands?
Oh yes. Men, women, and children shake hands all the time.
It's very simple. Men shake hands, women and children don't.
But some women do shake hands. And now a lot of children have such good manners, they shake hands too.
Well, a good rule to follow is, for men you hold out your hand, for women and children, you wait and see what they do.
That sounds easy enough.
Sure, once you get the hang of it, it's a piece of cake. It's nothing to worry about.
Would you like to go to work or continue your studies after graduation?
I think I will continue my studies. Now it's not easy for a graduate with bachelor's degree to get a job since there are so many graduates with master's or doctor's degree. We are likely to lose in competing with them in the job market.
So you will continue to study for a master's degree?
Well, I think so. But I am thinking of going abroad to get a master's and doctor's degree. If can get a Ph.D. abroad, it will be much easy for me to get a job at home.
How can you finance your education abroad? It is very expensive to study abroad.
I think I will try to get the scholarship since I really don't have so much money to study abroad. Actually, now I am preparing for the TEFL and GRE exams. If I can get high marks in the two exams and if I am lucky enough, I may get a scholarship.
It could be pretty tough studying abroad, being so far away from home. Excuse me, do you know where the visa office is?
Yes, I do. I'll walk you there.
Thanks.
Are you applying to study or work abroad?
I want to study abroad.
What do you want to study?
I hope to study English literature.
Have you got your visa yet?
Not yet. I have an interview with a visa official today.
I see. Is it your first interview?
No, I've already been here for 3 interviews.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.